Volleyball is the most gender equitable sport on the planet. Everywhere except here. The opportunities available for girls and women to play volleyball at the high school level, at the junior club level, at the university level, and now very recently the pro level in the United States outnumber those of the men's by orders of magnitude. It's not close. Hundreds of times more opportunities, thousands of times more at the high school level. Infinitely more opportunities at the pro level. 2, 3, going on 4 leagues compared to 0 that actually have money.
Like a lot of that is supply and demand, though. The reality is that
the reason why there's supply is because the opportunities exist. We can't build supply where there is no opportunities.
Supply right now, it wouldn't fill out. If you told every single Division I university like tomorrow to make a mandate, like you need to support men's volleyball, like men's volleyball would be an absolute joke.
Yeah, of course. That's not what I'm saying. It's not about the NCAA. Less than half of the states in America, it is possible to play for your high school as a boy on your volleyball team.
But like
goes back to insane.
It goes back to the exact same conversation that they were having 15 years ago on the Net Live about how Title IX, like one of the biggest losers within Title IX, has to be men's volleyball.
It's the number one loser within Title IX.
The number one loser within Title IX has to be men's volleyball. But I do want to say one thing about that, and that is a call out to our women's volleyball players and fans. I know very few men's volleyball fans who like won't support women's volleyball. They may not watch it and they may not follow it, but if they have an opportunity to go to a women's volleyball game, they are there because they're fans of the sport. I know this for a fact that it is much, much, much harder to get women's players involved and just watching men's volleyball. They don't give a shit, right? And this is something that I've heard now time and time again. Like Ariel Houlihan voices this as well, and like this comes down to women's volleyball players because once like women's volleyball is on the rise, it is happening. Once they're big, like it is your duty to support men's volleyball.
Yep.
Just like in the exact same way that everyone looks to the NBA players, everyone looks to everyone looks to the big male players to support the women's sports. In volleyball, it's going to have to be the other way. Yep. And you guys need to start stepping up because I absolutely guarantee you're not like, and like I've heard people been like, oh, well, if men's volleyball gets bigger, it's going to take away from women's volleyball. Not anymore. Not anymore. You guys are cooking in your own kitchen. You have your own supply situation, right? So now investing into men's volleyball is only going to make women's volleyball bigger. That's the only thing that's going to start happening because you're going to start watching volleyball at these institutions year fucking round.